in all my journalism, and I've done quite a bit, I have never ever covered school games. I've only covered once, National 2006 in Nakuru. But I've never covered your region. Oh, no, I covered Mariga at the provincial. Sorry, I lie. I saw Mariga play for Kamkunji. And he was brilliant. I saw him. I went there because there was a lot of noise about Vieira. His nickname was Vieira. So I went and watched him. He was great. I also watched Titus Mulama and Chris Ojambo play for Aquinas. And they were unbelievable. But generally, I haven't been to Kakamega and covered the regional and the counties. Guys, what the heck is going on with school games? What are all these things I'm reading? What do you mean a teacher was in a team? What is it? Guys, what is this that is in school games that makes them more competitive and more violent than our Premier League games? Guys, why? What?
Jemo, you have to understand that there's a lot at stake.
Yeah.
When it comes to school games. It's just not about winning. It's not about the students per se. The results matter because there's promotion in it. So if a teacher wins, for example, becomes a national champion, the promotion. Same to the principal. So that's the bigger picture that guys are fighting for and seeing ahead.
You are in our WhatsApp group. What are those images we've seen this past week? What are this violence? Like games do not end.
Yeah.
What? I'm like, guys.
There's a lot of drama but the drama, especially for food, and we have to be clear that it's only in football.
I say football.
But time one, you never hear such things.
Yeah. Secondary schools football.
It is football. It is just football. I do not understand why there should be violence in high school. And the biggest and the most unfortunate thing is that fans, schools, the school teams are like clubs in the villages.
True.
So there's a lot of attachment to these teams. I remember one time when I was in high school, Kamusinde had reached the finals. Then they sort of the quality dropped off. They weren't reaching the nationals, and it was because of a principal who came and he wasn't pro football. The villagers had to get him out. This tribe we do not want him here because football is just not a sport. It's like a religion back in Western.
I'm telling you because I remember we were playing against when I was in Form 2 or Form 3, I'm not so sure about it. We were playing against Yala to qualify for the regionals. I'm telling you, on the whole village was in standstill because we were playing in Yala on the upper pitch, on the rugby pitch. And even the villagers were allowed to come into the field because
they have to.
Yes. Everything was on a standstill. Even in the lineup. Even 2 hours before the game.
Yes, yeah, and it's usually like that.
They had to counter check. Are you from this school?
This is the villagers now.
Yeah. We had to line up in front of the field so that they could clarify if we were really the students of this school.
Where?
And during the game, because during the first half, I think we scored 1 goal, and some of the fans weren't really convinced with if we were playing for Sawagongo. So they really had to check. They went there with the referee. They had to counter check with him. Ni nani huyu? Anachezea nani? Aliingia shule mwaka gani? It was really that kind of these guys are so passionate about it. I myself, I was scared, but I really enjoyed the temperatures that were there. Because these guys are really passionate about it.
And you know what the interesting thing, what happened or didn't happen in Western school or a Trans-Nzoia school. Trans-Nzoia, although Trans-Nzoia is in Rift Valley, but a good number of the players are just from Western. The passion is similar to Western. Cabernet. This is Cabernet we're speaking about.
That's why I'm taking this conversation, and I'm sorry, we are overrunning, but we have to. This is important. And I'm going to quote a tweet from Tea, Kevin Tea. He says, Cabernet banned for fielding a teacher in school games. They have been banned for 3 years from participating in the Kenya secondary school games. The ban follows allegation that the school used 2 alumni, a BOM teacher, and one identified individual as part of his football team. This was filed by Lesser Hill Academy and St. Joseph's Kitale. Additionally, the school team manager has been banned for 4 years. And the school was stripped of its Baringo County Secondary School football boys title. What do you mean a teacher is playing for the school?
There's so much at stake.
Hata kama
That TP amekuja anakaa kijana anaangisha kwa timu. What? One time. Why you saw that photo of that captain? The captain looks bana like in fact older than me.
Yeah. Amenyoa kabisa.
Eh. And it's very common, by the way.
It is. The stakes in this football,
Which is really unfortunate. But
So high.
I'm a happy guy. I'm a happy man.
Why?
School imefika nationals. Boy, guys, tuleke hiyo appeal. Sasa watu wanataka kutugonga bana. This is a dream bana. Back in high school, the only team that reached nationals, I think it was rugby, and that was the year Dan Sikuta, our 7th team. Then that's when we reached rugby, and he went on to become a national team player. This time, I'm hoping we also get a national team player from our school.
Skia, Sharon says, tuned in from Embu. Last week I saw those half-lit Nyao stadium lights. I thought Nifundi was steam and Jaribu kick.
that's a good one.
Well, Elijah was over the moon.
Then Charles says, in Laikipia County primary school games, a 19-year-old was caught playing with 11-year-old primary school kids, not even junior secondary.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Guys, I didn't know it is this big.
Crazy.
I want to scroll down because I had seen a few tweets about the school games as we were going. And I was like, guys, yes, Gerald says, what is happening in school games, especially football, is why our football has a bad image. Secondly, the huge crowds, I believe, because it's free entry.
No.
I think people just love the game now, coaching.
Yeah.
There are plenty games which are free in the Kenyan Premier League. Guys don't go. Even in the National Super League, guys don't go. There's a certain attachment that we have to our schools because they are more localized. All right. Wokabi won't go and support Kakamega school. No. But if your school from your village gets to the national school,
I'm there.
you're there. That is why I'm so passionate about St. Joseph's Boys Kitale. Because it is there. It is there going to the national school. If, for example, Sammy is a village school, if he regional, finally, there's just sense of attachment
To the school.
Yeah. That's why Gor Mahia AFC Leopards will never die.
Because Wawero says, I'm more concerned about the school games. The management should focus on real talent and not mercenaries who even end up injuring the key players. I am like, guys.
Yeah, we need to get serious with it.
I am in shock. Guys, I saw those things. I asked myself, what is going on? There was a fight. Some teams were... games didn't end. And I'm like, yo, is this important? How I wish we did that to KPL. Sorry. How I wish there was that much passion.
Yeah. Hopefully, in a few years' time, we'll get that passion. If you look at the National Super League, plenty of the teams are not from Nairobi. Plenty of the teams are from other counties outside Nairobi. So if we get a team for, let's say, from Meru, Kirinyaga, then we get another one from Eldoret in a year's time, you're going to see that passion. You're going to see that passion.
Where?
But it has to be more deliberate.
You guys have taught me things today. You guys have taught me things. You've taught me things. Now,